Namaste, bright souls. Thank you so much for joining me again today for another reading. Okay, today is a reading that is, I'm going to give a date to. This is the 24th of September. We have just gone through equinox energies, and this is for all of the wild goddesses out there. So I'm going to use the Wild Goddess Oracle, and then I'm going to use the Secrets of the Tarot. I'm going to use an old tarot deck, traditional Rider-Waite, however it has text, and I'm going to follow the text as it comes up. And then we're going to do Sunday Sacred Self-Care. So let's get started and see what's up for all of you wild goddesses out there. Please know this is a general read, and it may or may not resonate. It may resonate in whole or partially, but please take what resonates with you as a message, and leave what does not resonate with as a message for someone else. So let's get started. If you wouldn't mind liking this video, subscribing to my channel. Thank you to all of my subscribers. So happy and grateful to you all for your support. Okay, there we go. The Teacher, 15. Now, there's some powerful energies coming up, and I can always tell when I do a reading. I'm going to put this right here. When I do a reading in the pre-shuffle, I see a lot of major arcana, and I saw the Sun card, I saw the Star card, I saw the Judgment card, and I saw the there was one other, Hierophant, and then I saw in the pre-shuffle here, I saw the oh gosh, let me remember what it was, but it was a pretty significant card. It was Trust. It was Trust. So this is a 15 card. Let's see what the book has as the message. You would do well to read more and otherwise learn about those who have worked diligently to attain what you seek and have succeeded. I see the owl here. Let me unpack the energies of this card. This person has a very self-satisfied look, almost like a 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles look, like, yeah, I'm getting where I want to be now. I'm manifesting what it is that I truly desire. There's something about wisdom here, but there's a little bit of, you know, this is not a goody two-shoes kind of girl. This is a girl who has explored, who has tried a lot of different things to ascertain what works for her. And she has this knowledge, and she's satisfied with herself for the journey that she's walked. The good parts and the bad, because she realizes they're all purposeful. All right, let's pull from Secrets of the Tarot and find out. So for you wild goddesses out there, might want to do a little bit more research into making your dream come true. Find somebody who's done something similar, and do some research on how they got there. Ooh, there's that Devil energy. It's another 15 card. We have 15, no accident there. Oh, there's the Judgment card. Told you, look at the major energies, major arcanas now. Big time. It's like an impetus energy to get you motivated to attain something that you desire. And then we had the Two of Pentacles, but it was in the reverse. So this is no more struggling and juggling. You are decisive here. You know what it is you want. You've limited your options to facilitate your specific desires, what it is that you have been trying to manifest. And I'm hearing the word secretly. So this is something that you've kind of kept close to. Oh, there's a Five of Swords. Yeah. Because you don't want to jinx it. Okay, there's the Moon, another major arcana energy. Okay, so let's unpack this a little bit. Okay, so judgment is closure, karmic closure. So whatever was toxic before, whatever wasn't working, not necessarily it's been, I'm hearing it got a bad review, but it really wasn't negative. It was just something that you were possibly trying to force to make happen. It just wasn't right for you. And then it's all of a sudden you're like, oh, it's just not right for me. I can accept that. I'm good with that. Okay, let me try something new. So you had kind of like a backup plan. And your backup now is becoming your primary plan, and you're just like, yeah, but I'm not going to jinx it. I'm just going to kind of work on it in secret silence. Because intuitively, there are probably some people out there with these two cards that would be interested in kind of sabotaging you. It's almost like competitiveness. There's some sort of devilish competitiveness here. So could be All right, so we've got Capricorn energy here. We've got Pisces energy here. Doesn't have to be, but you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Capricorn, or you could be a Capricorn dealing with a Pisces, or a Pisces dealing with a Capricorn. Feels like that this is a divine feminine who is a Pisces or carries a lot of Pisces in their chart. And there is some dynamic of ending this cycle. Could be fire sign energy. But now it's made clear this didn't work, so now taking plan B, and I'm going to run with plan B. And plan B was what was meant all along. So we have a 15 here and a 5, which is a 20, and then we have an 18 and a 2, which is a 20. So we got choice points. 2s are decisions. It's either or in this case. And it feels as though you have all right, whatever this was, you need to close the book on that and start looking forward to something else that you had up your sleeve. Wise woman that you are, you had it up your sleeve. Now, this could be energy, not gender, sorry. Wise feminine that you are. It's like, yeah, you had plan B all along. Let's see if there's anything else that needs to come out from this deck before I switch decks, please. What else do we need to know? There's the Sun card and the King of Cups. Okay, this is interesting because these decks are very similar. Yeah, there's the Eight of Pentacles. It's going to be something you're going to have to invest some work in, but you were like, you're emotionally unattached to the outcome here. It's just like, okay, you know what? I'm going to try this, and if it's meant to be, it will be. But in this deck and in the other deck, it does give descriptors of somebody you may be dealing with. So the King of Cups is also water sign, so it could be a very strong Pisces energy. Could be a man over 25 years, blue eyes, fair or brown hair. Gentle, emotional. Looks like safe. I'm going to turn on my light so I can see. Give me just a second. There we go. Yeah, safe. And then here's the Sun card. This is marriage, happiness, and bright prospects. All right, so in this process, you might, and look, it's a 19 card, which is another 2. Making this choice and detaching from this old energy that wasn't working. You got this King of Cups coming in. This is a water sign energy. That's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And then it's just like, this is the masculine. You got the feminine, the masculine. This is a divine couple. A powerful couple. This energy. So in this process of changing direction, you are meeting up with this new person in your life, which is interesting because we just entered Libra season, and that makes perfect sense. New people are going to be coming in your life. You're going to be focused more on balanced energy, balanced relationships, and also, kind of that sense of, there's a sense of justness, of right or wrong. So you're going to feel what feels right to you. And then you're going to say, yeah, now this is why this was meant to be, because it feels so right. It's so aligned with your energy. And that's always supportive. Okay, we have a Page of Wands, and if you can see this card, it says search for a mate. There you go. There's why that King of Cups is coming in. So taking this new initiative. This is a new initiative. Changing direction. It feels like a big life direction. It's like you're quitting your job and starting to do something different. There's a big life direction change, and when you do that, you come into alignment, and then you start attracting that which is on that frequency. And that's this King of Cups coming in. Ooh, there's a Three of Swords here. Flight of a lady's lover. That's interesting. Let's find out what that's about. A fortunate visit from the Knight of Cups. Okay, so one of the energies that I'm getting is that in this old cycle, you had some relationship that just wasn't gelling. It just wasn't working. But, the sex was great. So you just kind of stuck in it, but it was kind of sabotaging you because being in that energy was keeping you stuck. And then all of a sudden, you said, you know what? I got to change directions here. I'm taking that job in another state, and I'm just gonna go for it. And when you do, you come into alignment, but you got to let loose of this person, and they're going to kind of be tailing you for a little bit. They're going to try and chase you because you just, there's a chemistry, but it's more of a toxic chemistry. It's more of a very sexual chemistry, not relationship material. Sacrifice, transcendence, glory, reunification, and piety. So this is the Hangman, another major arcana card. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas with a king and a knight. So this is kind of like a pause. So after you make this big change, there's going to be a little bit of pause in the action. And it's going to allow you to let these kind of feelings settle, because there are going to be times you're going to want to make that booty call, if they even say that anymore, where you're going to want to do the, oh man, I miss the sex with that fella, or that woman, or that girl. I really want to, hook up with them again. I miss that part. But something better is coming in. Yeah, see? Six of Cups is soulmate energy for me. That aligns perfectly with all of this. You've got a soulmate coming in. We've been seeing that in the readings. Go back and check some of the ones I've just posted recently. Let's go ahead and pull 2 more cards out of this deck. Then we're going to do some sacred self-care. Help yourself get through this transition. Ooh, Page of Cups. A good augury. In the reverse, so there you go. And death. Yeah. That's on this side. This was this was not necessarily a genuine person who was had your best interest. It was primarily about a sexual energy. And that's coming to an end. We have the death and judgments, closure of the karmic kind of, and it's a little bit of the toxic karmic cycle, because there was no relationship gain there. It was more of a, there was a fantasy component, like a sexual fantasy component here. But now you're a big girl now. You're like, you know what? I'm going to find what's real. I'm going to make some life changes. I'm not a little girl anymore. I'm going to start moving myself forward. Now, this could be for masculine energy, but I did title this The Wild Goddess. So It's more of a feminine energy. But remember, this is a general read. The energy can flip-flop however, take whatever resonates. But this is interesting because this is like, yeah, I'm moving on. All right, bottom of the deck. Justice card. Here's that Libra energy, morality, virtue, fairness, and rectitude. This is, yeah, this is stepping into your more profound self. Awesome. Let's do some sacred self-care, and let's see what are some things that you can do to support your mind, body, and spirit as you go through this transition. It's a grow up moment. Grow up and glow up. This is a profound life change. This does not feel small to me. This feels like you're quitting your job and moving to a different state, possibly a different country. Maybe you're changing jobs altogether. Maybe you're retiring. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you're you could be you're leaving a marriage and say, this isn't working for me anymore. We've seen that in the readings, in the energies lately too. But this just feels like it's that moment, that pivotal moment where you just say, okay, whatever's not working for me, I just got to let go of. And I got to figure out what it truly is that I want in life. And you now know by the contrast of this that you want something more substantial in relationship. Here we go. Connect with fire. It's a 12 card, which is a 3. That's catalyst energy for me. So this could be just even candle gazing. It could be, lighting a bonfire or just a small fire in the fall. It's always nice for that. We're just had the fall equinox, so we do have some fall energy. Maybe time just to have a little bit of a fire in the fire pit and just stare at the fire and open your mind to let whatever messages come through. You can even do a burning bowl ceremony where you write down this whole situation, put it in your burning bowl, burn it in the burning bowl, and toss it out to the universe for karmic closure. Look for fairies. Another 3 card. It's 30. Look for fairies. See, and there's a 12 card in this major arcana, so when you connect with fire, you're going to get this 12 card here. You're going to get a different perspective. When you just open your mind and let your mind kind of flutter around, receive messages, you're going to see an option that maybe you weren't considering at the time. It all of a sudden becomes viable. Nourish your temple. That's a 38 card, which is 11 card, which connects with the Libra card, or this Justice card. That's an 11 card. Make sure that you're doing justice to your health. Eating well. Hey, look, here's the 8 of Pentacles again. Could be a young man or a dark-haired girl, dark-haired feminine, dark-skinned feminine. But anyway, take care of your body, because you're going to need your physical well-being in order to go through this transition. Bottom of the deck, deep breathing. That's a 19 card, which is a 20. We've seen quite a bit of 20s around here. Links to this judgment card. So do some deep breathing as you clear this karma. Deep breathe with the intention of letting this karmic closure release from your energetics field so that you can have a clear space, clear field for this incoming energy, this new profound change in direction in life. All right? All right, friends, that is the reading that I have for you today. I hope it helps. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know where you're from. If you're from, the Northern Hemisphere, or possibly, I know I have some viewers in Australia. I have some in India. I have some in the UK. So if you wouldn't mind leaving where you're from, I find it interesting. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Until that time, have a wonderful day, and namaste.